Hi, my name's Skylar and I'm going to talk a little bit about Savvy Minerals. So I'm going to run over what is in Savvy Minerals, some application tips, and a little bit on color matching. So Savvy Minerals is vegan friendly. It is not tested on animals. It is formulated with no talc, no bismuth, no parabens, no phthalates, no petrochemicals, and no synthetic fragrances. So all of Savvy Minerals products are vegan friendly, except the lip products, which are vegetarian, but they do contain beeswax. So the foundation and the makeup itself contains kaolin clay, which soothes and it reduces oils, mica, which is a mineral, aspen bark extract, which is a natural preservative that helps to soften the skin, sweet almond oil, and jojoba oil. So that's what's in Savvy Minerals. So it's completely pure. I love it. It's amazing. So now a little bit on application. So I was gonna try to do a tutorial video, but I think it'd take a lot of time and there's so much I wanna tell you guys about Savvy. So I'll have to wait for another time for that. But so with Savvy Minerals, it is really important, first of all, to use the brushes. The brushes are completely vegan. They are made of high quality synthetic fibers in Italy, and they are absolutely amazing. The foundation brush is very important. Personally, I think that it really helps you to get the coverage that you want. You can try to use other foundation brushes, and if you're not getting that coverage, then I highly recommend the Savvy Minerals brush because it is amazing. All of their brushes are so soft and I'm obsessed with them. I have all of them now. Savvy Minerals, you really want to layer the foundation rather than just pack it all on like you would with your typical like liquid foundation or a lot of the makeups that you have now, just because it is a mineral makeup, so it does apply differently. You want to apply it in circular motions and blend it, and it helps to blend it really well. It really helps to use the misting spray on your brush right before, so you spray a little bit on your brush, dip it in your foundation, tap excess off because you do want to layer, and then you put it in the circular motions and then just repeat that process, and then you just layer it on your face until you get the perfect coverage that you want. And it does cover pretty good. I don't even think I did a full 2 layers, and I've got pretty much a full coverage on right now. I will post a before and after in the comments of this. And then with like the eyeshadows and stuff, I don't know if you can really see it, but for the eyeshadow, it really helps to foil it. So you can put it on dry, or what I do is I spray a little bit of the misting spray. You can actually see where I did that on my hand, but I spray it on my hand, and then I dip my eyeshadow brush right there before I dip it in the powder. So I dip it there just a little bit, and then I put it in the powder, and it helps it to really stay and get on there, and it really makes it shine. And then, what else? Contouring. So we have contouring brushes and blush brushes and highlight brushes, and I'm super excited about them. I just got them like this week, so that's why I'm so excited still. So what I do is, so you do your color on your full face, and then a color lighter for the triangle under your eyes, the bridge of your nose, just to about right here, your Cupid's bow area, and then that's pretty much it for that. You can do right under the arc of your eyebrows. And then I actually, instead of like a bronzer, just because I prefer more of a matte rather than the shimmery bronzers for my actual cheek, I use dark number 2. And I will post the colors that I used on my face also, by the way. But I do use dark number 2 as my bronzer. And then I use the Veil on my cheekbones and on my face. So Veil, at first glance, it is very shimmery, which as a translucent powder, for someone that uses translucent powder or used it before Veil, it's kind of scary to see how shimmery that is, because you use a translucent powder mostly to get rid of oils on your skin that'll come out throughout the day. So seeing how shimmery that is, it's a little like, Is that gonna make me look oily or what? So it actually doesn't. So you just wanna use a little bit, put it all over your face, and then just like the other makeup, layer it right on your cheekbone, and it works just as that highlight. And then I used, what is that one called? I'll put it in the comments, but I used one of them in the crease of my eye, Cupid's bow, and then on the tip of my nose for highlight as well. Just because that one's a little bit brighter, and that is an eyeshadow color, but I'll put that in the comments. And then, oh, for cleaning brushes. So the best way to clean your Savvy Minerals brushes, which I wanted to show on here, but I think it's gonna take too much time, is the Kid Sense Baby Shampoo. I am in love with it. It works so well getting your brushes completely clean. I have tried different things like the Orange Blossom Face Cleanser, which actually works really well for removing eye makeup. But I have also tried, what else? Thieves Household Cleaner, all kinds of stuff on my brushes. And I wasn't super in love with how it worked, but the Kid Sense is amazing for cleaning your brushes. I highly recommend that. And you don't have to clean your brushes every day. I don't even clean mine weekly. You can tell when they need to be cleaned. I clean my eyeshadow brushes a little bit more often. You can even just wipe them off on like the baby wipes. The baby wipes are essential in your makeup routine, I promise. For removing makeup, any of that, if you want to quickly clean your brushes off, all of that, cleaning up your makeup area since it's a little bit messy, they are the best. I highly recommend the baby wipes for that. So a little bit on color matching. I was going to try to use my sister, but she's busy, so won't be able to have an example. But for color matching for yourself and other people is a little bit, sorry, I said that completely wrong. It is a little bit different or harder to color match for yourself because you can't see it as well. But color matching when you have the shades versus if you don't have the shades is very different. So the way to color match is there's 3 different, so Young Living has cool, warm, and dark. There are 3 cool colors, 3 warm colors, and 4 dark colors. So the cool colors are for the redder undertones, warm colors are for the yellow undertones, and then the dark colors are for the darker undertones. So a cool color, or to know if you're a red versus a yellow undertone, you can tell, the best way to tell is by if you sunburn or if you tan. So I tan, and you can kind of tell that I'm more of a yellow undertone actually just by my skin, and I am a warm color. My sister sunburns, and she, you can kind of tell she has more of a pinker undertone, and so she is a cool color. So I use warm too, and the way that you can color match other people is what I do is I get the color so once you figure out if they're a red or a yellow undertone, you get the foundation color, I put a little bit on my finger, and then you blend it right here on their cheek is usually where I do it. And if it blends completely in with their skin and it should pretty much match their skin almost, maybe be a little bit darker so you can still see it, or else they're not going to get their full coverage. But if it's super visible, then it's not the right color, and you should be able to tell if it's too light or too dark, then you need to bump them to a different color. So that's pretty much the basics on color matching. Savvy Minerals actually has an entire website that it'll give you all of this information on color matching tips and application tips and the background and ingredients and everything on all of the Savvy Minerals products. So it is very important that you use pure products on your skin because everything that we get on our skin and touch enters our bloodstream and our liver. And you don't want to be toxic. You want to use natural products. You want to be healthy. You want to be gorgeous. So really look into the products that you're using. And if you're not using Savvy Minerals yet, I highly recommend it. I have met a lot of people that are waiting to finish the makeup that they have to switch to Savvy Minerals. And your health is more important. I really recommend it. I actually had buckets and buckets of makeup that I just didn't use just because it wasn't good for me, but I was holding on to it because it cost money. I threw it all away, and it feels really nice. One less thing to have around also. So I definitely recommend Savvy. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try my best to do a actual makeup tutorial as soon as I can, and I'll comment a before and after and the colors that I'm wearing right now. Have a good day.